there, and welcome to This Week in Week Entertainment. I'm your host, Franklin Nash. Now our top story. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a magic kingdom full of princes and princesses, Ewoks and Wookiees. Yes, it was announced this week that Disney is buying Lucasfilm for $4 billion. Yes, Lucasfilm, the company that brought you such films as Willow, Howard the Duck, and a little thing called Star Wars, has announced another trilogy featuring at least 3 new films, beginning with Episode 7 in 2015. While many fans are still skeptical as to whether or not this is good news,
just a remember little guy named Jar Jar Binks. I think it's a good thing for a movie industry.
In other news, Hurricane Superstorm Sandy struck this week, causing vast devastation to the east coast of the United States. One of the hardest hit areas was, of course, the Jersey Shore. Yes, nature's cruelest joke is now being felt 6 seasons too late for the saddest members of the viewing public, who had to endure years of GTL and meatball madness. Truly a sad, sad situation. In Chris Brown Keeps Getting Dumber news, R&B superstar Chris Brown decided it would be a good idea to dress up like a member of the Taliban this Halloween. While seeing someone walking around dressed like a terrorist is indeed frightening, Chris Brown should have known that a costume isn't even necessary if you actually are Chris Brown, because for most people, especially women, no one is scarier than Chris Brown. The only thing he could have worn that would have been worse than a Taliban costume, of course, a wife beater. Finally, Tom Cruise's next-door neighbor got drunk earlier this week and stumbled onto Cruise's property. After several warnings from Tom's security guards, the neighbor attempted to scale a privacy wall when he was promptly tased. Though his mission was impossible, Cruise is not going to press charges, since the neighbor was so drunk he couldn't tell the difference between night and day. He simply filled out a minority report and was released. He was so drunk he had his eyes wide shut. He had no malicious intent. Though he wasn't one of the few good men, it's not like it was the War of the Worlds. No one needed collateral, the days of thunder are far and away, so it was risky business. So he didn't have all the right moves. He was one of the outsiders. He was losing it. Maybe he was born on the 4th of July and thought he was Jerry Maguire, the Last Samurai Rain Man. Either way, there was a magnolia-like vanilla sky that night. He was drunk. He simply had one cocktail too many. This has been This Week in Week Entertainment. I've been Franklin Nash, and may tomorrow find you well, and today find tomorrow. In other news, Hurricane Superstorm Sandy struck this week, causing vast and Chris Brown gets...
The cabs are here.
No, they're not. They're soaking in flood water.